What's up, Nick?
Alex.
Welcome, Nick and Alex. 今日はアメリカ、日本、ロシアの大学の違いについて話します。So, I think probably the、quintessential 皆さん quintessential ってわかります？一番わかりやすい例っていうことですね。quintessential の意味はね。The quintessential image of a university is probably an American university, no? Or maybe Oxford, actually. British or... Well, like movies, there's a lot of college movies in America. Like, you know, freshmen, first off, you live in dorms. So a big part of American universities is living with other college students. Learning how to socialize with other people without parents around.
日本ではそんなこと
日本はあんまない。でも俺は17歳で家を出たんですよ。俺は17 years old. And I lived in a dorm. And then you socialize and you gotta try to get along with certain groups and stuff like that. That's a big part of university.
Well, I don't know how about the States, but I also lived in a dorm in England. That was all about drinking every day.
Yeah.
Socializing.
結構そう。お酒を飲む、みんな。Yeah. Yeah. And then another thing is, even before getting into university in America compared to Japan, it's not as hard as Japan to get into university. I mean, it's hard, obviously, to get into Harvard or somewhere like that. But, そういう受験、日本の受験文化はない。最近アメリカの SAT っていう、その、センター試験みたいな試験があったんですけど、だんだんなくしてるところあるの。So now you can get into a lot of universities with an interview and recommendations without the test.
So do your grades matter? Or
Yes.
Okay.
Grades, recommendations, interview. Yeah.
But then American universities are more expensive.
American universities, private universities are very expensive. So there's universities from, you know, there's probably some, maybe universities from, I'm assuming a public university is probably still 10 grand. Private university, I can imagine, could probably be up to, I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure up to $60,000 for 1 year.
Right.
600万円ぐらい。
Right. I think I've heard even bigger numbers.
Yes, that's probably. だから日本の私立でもそんな高くないでしょ。I think it's Japanese public university is probably American public university is as expensive as a Japanese. No. An American private wait. 俺もう何を言うもういいや。Alright, yeah, now you say something about Russia.
Yeah, well, first of all, you know, speaking about price, I think Russian universities are cheaper in terms of, you know, if we compare them to Japanese universities and obviously American universities, just by factual price, they're much cheaper. But they can be less affordable for Russian people because Russian people don't have that much money. But back from the Soviet times, we still have a certain amount of free space. Is it free space? Is that what it's called? Like
free spaces?
Free places?
Free places? I don't know. Free universities?
Well, it's like quotas or something. So like the best students.
Oh, they get in like, same with America and Japan, right?
I guess. I don't
know. You can get a scholarship, right?
No, they're not scholarship. They're
Really?
different from scholarship. So every university has a certain amount of, say, I don't know, like 15 people per program per year.
Really? Interesting. Who just get in everything free.
Yeah, like completely. And then I think if you come from, like, if you don't have the, you know, if your parents are not alive anymore, then your chances of getting into a free spot get a bit like higher or something.
Really?
Like
Interesting.
Well, obviously your grades matter the most.
Yeah.
And, we have special exams that everyone takes by the end of the school time. And,
I was gonna ask, is there a lot of homework?
Yes, there is a lot of homework. But one interesting thing about Russian universities is actually you don't have to. There is no like attendance list or anything.
Really?
You can literally never show up.
まあ日本もそうでしょ多分。
ジョージはそんな
ジョージはアメリカンっぽいから。多分 it depends on the department of ジョージ。Yeah, there's definitely departments there, I'm sure, where attendance doesn't matter. You just gotta. The other thing is, there's a lot more homework in America than in my experience than in Japan.
Yeah, I think so, probably. I guess it depends on also like Beaumont, but
what you're studying. But Japanese university are definitely less busy with actual school work.
Oh, because you have also like
clubs, 部活.
right.
アメリカは部活とかあんまないんだよな. What about Russia?
right.
No. I mean, they have sports, but you have to be really good at it. You can't just do it as... Like, a lot of American athletes get in for free.
Right.
Yeah.
That always kind of puzzled me. It was like,
Yeah, that's very
it has nothing to
strange.
do with your, you know,
Yeah, and they
academic
kind of almost, like, exploit these athletes because you're on, like, a pro football team for an アメフトのチームで、もう結構リスクあるじゃん、そのぶつけて頭がね、傷つけるとかそういうの。But you don't get any pay.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But then you got into the university, so it's
Or you get in, I know, but I still don't think that's enough. Especially if you're a pro athlete in a university, that's like a full-time job almost. Yeah, you're doing it all the time.
Do they get like better grades for doing that?
No.
Or-
No. I'm sure a lot of them barely pass with
Right.
normal grades because they're just doing that all the
But
time.
also, actually, how do you write courseworks to pass a class in the States, or?
For me, there was, tests, papers, a lot of readings.
Because like in Russia, we don't really do papers as much. Like you
Really?
do a final paper, but normally, there's no coursework as we do for every class. Every semester, it's normally an exam, and then you have,
I think America's
learn-
changed. There's a lot of coursework. There's homework. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's
All right, that's
the
it.
video.
Okay, everybody. Bye.